Hello, Flickers. Welcome to your reading for July 2025. And happy birthday, Flickers. I am going to be pulling three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle for the month. And then I am going to be using the Antique Anatomy Tarot for the initial Celtic cross spread here that we're going to be doing. And just before we get started, be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. It really helps the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, so let's get started with the reading for the Flickers for the month of July. Your three main themes are Owl Spirit, Wisdom; Raven Spirit, Truth; and Stag Spirit, Leadership. So I really feel like the Flickers are going to be using truth and wisdom as they step into leadership roles. So I really like that. All right. So we'll start with your current general energies. Oh, and I'm going to be clarifying with the 1909 tarot. So in your current general energy, we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she is all about bringing chaos to order through clarity and boundaries. The Queen of Swords is a pretty tough cookie. And again, she has her head on straight. You know what I mean? Like she is really clear in her thinking. So I feel like again, a lot of the Flickers are very clear in their thinking. And again, I do feel like this month boundaries are going to be important. And I would say communicating those boundaries are going to be extra important. And then we go to your crossing energy. And for your this can be what helps you or hinders you. And here we have the Devil energy. So I would say like the only thing that could get in the way this month for the Flickers is those, that inner demon, that inner critic. That could be the only thing that gets in the way. So Spirit is really asking you not to allow those inner demons to take control, not allow that inner critic to take control. The Devil energy is really about freeing yourself. So keep yourselves free. Don't chain yourselves down this month. But let's clarify the Queen of Blades and the Devil energy. So with the Queen of Blades, we have the Six of Wands. And I really love that this is the card that came up with that because, again, I said like the only thing that can get in the way of the Flickers this month is, again, that inner critic, those inner demons. So the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So this kind of says like, you win. You know what I mean? This kind of is confirmation that even if those little voices do come up for you, you will have victory over your inner critic. You will have victory over those inner demons. So I like it. Next, we go to the area of your foundation. And I really love this. We have the High Priestess in the area of your foundation. And again, it makes sense because this is your month, Flickers. So, it really makes sense that your intuition, your magic is going to be heightened this month. So in the area of your foundation, your intuition, your instincts are going to be the foundation for you this month. And again, it really does make sense because Flickers would be Cancers in the traditional astrology, and Cancers are associated with the moon, which is associated with our instincts. So this is a really great time for the Flickers and for their instincts and intuition. But let's clarify this High Priestess. So with the high priestess, we have the high priestess. So anytime the same card shows up in a reading, this is spirit saying, I meant what I said. So truly, your foundation this month is going to be built on your intuition, on your instinct. So again, I would really tap into the energy of the moon during this month, flickers for sure. Really tap into those instincts, that intuition. And then we go to the area of your mind. And here we have the star. And again, I really do love the star up in the area of the mind because the star card speaks of hope and blessing. So I feel a lot of hope in the minds of the flickers. And because there is so much hope in the minds of the flickers at this time, Spirit is really going to be sending you blessings, especially conquering those inner demons and having that victory. Again, I really feel like conquering those demons and having that victory over them is going to be because you have this hope in your mind. So I really love that. All right, let's clarify the star. So with the star, we have the Justice card. So not only is there hope, you are very balanced in your mind at this time. Like I feel like you are actually, it's not just blind faith that you have right now. You know what I mean? Like you have evidence of these future blessings. And again, I feel like this is what is keeping you in that state of balance. So I really love that. Next, we go to the area of your past, of the very recent past. And here we have the Fool cards. So the Fool card is a new beginning. It is a leap of faith. And again, I do feel like this has been a big theme for the flickers the last little while. I think a lot of the flickers over probably the last few months have been going through new beginnings and kind of stepping out of their comfort zones and taking some major leaps of faith. And again, I would say with that Six of Wands that you had in your current general energy, I would say that these leaps of faith are paying off for you. But let's clarify the Fool. Okay, well, we'll take that. With the Fool, we have the Eight of Wands. This is a card of gusto and momentum, and it's a card of movement. And again, I feel like this new beginning, this leap of faith, it probably things have probably started to move very quickly after you decided to take that leap of faith. And again, this is a good thing. This isn't a bad thing. So I say just go with it. Just go with it, flickers. Really, just let it. Go with the flow. And again, it is going to be flowing fast, but just go with it, I would say. All right. Next, we go to the very near future. And here we have the Page of Rods. And the Page of Rods, he is he is a very excited, it's a very young, youthful energy. So I feel like it's also very passionate. So I feel like there could be something, especially since you've taken this leap of faith and with the way things are moving quickly, I feel like you have a lot of inspiration. You have a lot of passion behind you at this time. And again, I'm surprised I don't see the magician in here. But again, we may still see it yet. But I do feel like anything that you are passionate about at this time, these are things to go after. Again, you are under the strong sun moon, which is a very active moon, a very active energy. So again, I would take advantage of any inspiration or passion that comes to you in the very near future here. But let's clarify this Page of Rods. So, with the Page of Rods, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is a card of, well, it's interesting because usually the Knight of Pentacles is a card of, that says you need to get moving on something. However, already see a lot of movement for you flickers. And so I don't feel like this is saying that you need to get moving. You're already moving, but one of the other meanings for the Knight of Pentacles, it's a card of planting seeds. So I do feel like there are still more seeds. There are still more ideas that you have to sow. And again, I do, you started off the reading with your three main themes being wisdom, truth, and leadership. And I really kind of feel like those are the seeds that need to be planted at this time. Again, I feel like you already have the truth and the wisdom, but you have to plant the seeds of leadership, I would say. Interesting. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have the Knight of Elixirs, which would be the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor. He is the brave messenger of love. So over the next few months, for the flickers, first of all, anybody who is not in a relationship at this time and is looking for love, I do feel like there could be a very special person that could be coming in for you. And again, probably this knight in shining armor. And again, I would say that this person is very connected to their heart. They are very loving, very caring people. And again, if you are in a relationship, I would say that over the next few months, expect things to be a little bit more lovey-dovey. You know what I mean? And again, if you are not looking for love at all, this just could be that you need to love on yourself a little bit more. You just experience the Knight of Elixirs is, love in all forms. So really this is just saying whether you're in a relationship, looking for a relationship, or, not looking for a relationship at all. This just really says that over the next few months, there is going to be a lot of loving energy around you. So again, it is really wonderful energy, and yeah, I would soak it up. But let's clarify the Knight of Elixirs. So with the Knight of Elixirs, we have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is a card of forgiveness. So again, over the next few months, you could actually be softening your heart as well, and perhaps healing some old wounds that have probably been there for quite a while. But I feel like I said, over the next few months, a lot of the flickers are going to be opening their hearts back up to the idea of love, or opening their hearts to accept and receive more love. And again, I think a lot of that is going to come from a lot of forgiveness, for others, and for your own past mistakes as well. So again, over the next few months, I say love is going to be a huge focus there. And again, you have that truth and wisdom, right? And again, the truth is that we don't have to hold on to hurts. And again, we can use those past things as, lessons for the future. So I hope that's helpful there. Next, we go to the area of your closest relationships. And here we have the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Blades. And the Ten of Blades, this is a card of something being dead, done, and over with. So in the area of your closest relationships, again, there could be something that comes to an end, but I do feel like the Ten of Blades is, it's an ending, but it's also a blessing in disguise. So even though it may not, I do feel like there could be a relationship that some people have to walk away from, and this isn't going to be for everybody. This is just going to be for some people, but there could be a relationship, or relationships that you need to walk away from. But again, these things are actually this is actually going to be a blessing for you. And again, it is going to be, like I said, you had that justice and the star card up in the area of your mind. So balance. I think this ending is going to actually bring more balance into your life. But let's clarify that 10 of Blades. So with the 10 of Blades, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, this can be a huge opportunity being presented to us. So again, like I said, that 10 of Swords, is an ending, but it's a blessing in disguise. And I actually feel like this ending could actually be opening up the doors to something much better, is what this Ace of Pentacles would say. So I actually feel like this ending, and again, whenever an ending happens, there is always a new beginning. So I do feel like this ending is going to open up the doors to something so much better, so much more abundant, and and nurturing. So next, we go to the area of our hopes and fears. And here we have the Empress card. So the Empress card, the Empress is all about, again, she is another card of love. So, again, I think there's a huge focus on that at this time as well. And again, I also feel like, again, this is the area of your hopes and fears. And she is a very loving, nurturing card. Like I said, she is the mother in the tarot. So I really do feel like a lot of the flickers need to be extra loving to themselves, extra nurturing to themselves at this time. And again, the Empress energy is a very safe energy. So, anybody who is in fear this month, the Empress is saying to you that you don't need to fear because you are safe. But let's clarify that Empress energy. So with the Empress energy, we have the 10 of Cups. And again, aside from the Sun, the 10 of Cups is the best card in the deck. It is happiness, it is joy, it is fortune after difficulties, it is family, it is togetherness. So again, like that Empress says, you don't have to be afraid. There is nothing to fear. Keep yourself grounded, but focus on your happiness. Choose happiness this month. I love it. And next we come to the outcome. And here we have the 2 of Rods, or the 2 of Wands. So I kind of feel like by the end of the month, the flickers could kind of get to a place where they kind of feel like they have, they have the whole world. Like I'm just going to say it because it's what's coming into my mind. It's like they feel like they have the world by the balls. Okay. And again, this is a great energy to be in, but it can also say, like, don't get too comfortable where you are. It kind of says like there is still more work to be done. You still have to go back out into the world and experience more. But let's clarify that 2 of Rods. So with the 2 of Rods, we have the 2 of Cups. So, the 2 of Cups, first of all, is one of the best cards in the deck for love. And again, we did say earlier on, over the next few months, there is going to be a lot of love. And I think this is why Spirit is saying, even though you may feel like you've got the world by the balls, there's still so much more to experience, and still so much more love to experience. I would also say too, if anybody is meeting anybody this month, like a new relationship that is coming together, I would say that this relationship is probably going to be a very good relationship based on mutual love, mutual respect, truth, trust. And again, I kind of feel like this person will be very, very different than what you are used to. So again, there is still so much of the world for you to go out and explore. I love it. So take the lead on that, I would say, Flickers, with that leadership there. Take the lead on that. You know, really do take the world, you know? I love it. All right. What a great reading, Flickers. I hope you have an awesome birthday month. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.